Hey guys, and welcome to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. I played the demo of this game and honestly guys, I'm completely blown away. So I'm a kid of the late 80s and the early 90s when it comes to my love for arcade games, a genre that I've always enjoyed, and I enjoy to this day, whether it's old games of this genre or whether it's some of the newer ones, because we are being spoiled with the beat 'em ups that we're getting these days. Going back to something like Final Fight or playing something new like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge, Streets of Rage 4, there are so many games in this genre. But one thing that I've really enjoyed about this genre is, do you remember on the PS Vita years ago, we got that game Dragon's Crown? It was also available for the PS3, PS4. Likely if you own it digitally, you can still play it on the PS5. It was really good because it gave you some kind of like RPG elements, some grinding elements with beat 'em ups. It gave you a good reason to go and revisit them and play them. Not that there's anything wrong with the arcade formula, but this roguelike or this additional weapons, additional setups, just additional kind of perks that you could get, it really adds replay value. Now recently I've been playing a game called Absalom, and guys, that game is a complete and utter banger. I absolutely love it, but I have to say, playing Ghost Vanguard, I just like it more than Absalom already. I love the demo, and this is coming out in 2026. Guys, I am calling this as one of the games of the year already. As soon as I started playing it, the animation was so butter smooth. Here's the first boss. I got killed in this one, but I did go back and beat it off camera. Absolutely superb. What a darn game. One of the main things that I really liked about this, so how did I come across this game? I saw a random post on X and I was like, wow, this looks intriguing. And they described their game as being something for Devil May Cry fans. I like Devil May Cry. Now, when you play this, you do combos Devil May Cry style. You launch them up in the air, you chuck like this badass other weapon you've got, rotating stuff, then you get like different power-ups. But the way you get your power-ups, it feels very much like Dead Cells. Now, when I played Dead Cells originally, I liked Dead Cells, but at the same time, I always felt like Dead Cells felt like a game that was made in some kind of game maker, like someone, don't get me wrong, I like Dead Cells. I don't love Dead Cells in the way many other people do. However, I do love Ghost Vanguard. It just feels absolutely right. It feels like a top production. Guys, the animation in this, honestly, it is amazing, absolutely amazing. When you do combos in air, you launch them up in the air, and the beauty is, even after like you have depleted all their health, you can keep continuing your combo as long as you can keep bouncing them. It's very easy, it's very fluid. And one of the things that I really liked about is the developer, when I saw their X post, I was like, okay, I downloaded the demo, I played it. Now, in order to run in this, right, you've got an evade button. When you press the evade button, if you hold it down after that, your character runs. And I was like, okay, sometimes you are in rooms that are quite small, so by the time you do your evade, you've almost hit the other side of that room. I said to the developer, look, do you not think you could add double tap to run? And they said yes, they have actually done that, but it's not available on Steam yet in the current demo, but it will be in a future version. So they listened to criticism. Anything that I've said, I said something about, okay, so when you start this game, the default controls are defaulted to the analog stick, not something that I like. You can swap it over to the D-pad, which I did, and the developer said that they want to use like the D-pad to like equip items, but I said give the player the choice to choose. So you can have the analog stick to equip stuff or for your inventory, or you could have the D-pad. Just give an option to swap the two, and they've taken that criticism on board. I'm really happy with how they're handling that, and they really feel like they like this type of game, and this really does feel like a passion project, but done really well. Having a look at this, it looks like a fully blown production from a big indie studio, but this is a small studio as far as I know. Now, going over to their Steam page, this is how they describe the game. Ghost Vanguard is a beat 'em up that combines stylish action with roguelike elements. Grab your sword and step into treacherous evil dungeons using stylish and magnificent combos to defeat the sinister forces from the darkness and reclaim a hero's stolen soul. This, guys, for me, 10 out of 10 game. I'm calling it 2026 one of the best games of the year, if not my game of the year. It just looks superb. Look at the way, look at the movement, look at the combos I'm doing. They just flow really easy. Also, one thing, when I started this game, your initial attack, I want to talk PlayStation terms, was triangle, and your secondary attack, your launcher, was circle. evade was where square would be and cross was jump. So I kind of changed it around a little bit, where I made my main attack where square would be, my launcher attack where circle would be, evade to be circle, just so it kind of reminds me of like other brawlers that I have played. But I really do like this. I feel like this is something that you're going to be playing for months, if not years, just with the amount of content in here, or the amount of content that will be in the final game, sorry. Just the fact that you can keep changing your builds, you keep getting different power-ups, and you have to look and decide what build you want to go for in the same way that you did so in Dead Cells. But the Dead Cells genre, yes, I like Dead Cells. Like I said, I didn't love it. However, this I love straight away. I just feel like this is something I'm going to rinse. I can play it, do a run, and when I die, I want to do another run as I am getting more and more powerful. Honestly, look how good it looks over there. Anyway, guys, I'm going to stop going on. Do check this out. Wishlist this on Steam now. And you know what, guys? Try the freaking demo out for yourself. And honestly, tell me if you don't love it the way that I love it. It is just absolutely superb. If you are from my era of arcade gaming, you're going to love this. And if you want something more out of your brawlers, you want customization, you want the reason to like go back and dive in and keep playing and playing, this is that game for you. Absalom is great, by the way, guys. I'll still like go on and off that, but I feel like this just has a better feel to it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end the video here. Be freaking awesome to one another. This is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.